He'll start the return inside his 5. A first down for the offense. The give to the tailback. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
The pirouette on the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC Championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense, usually it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Robertson. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. Ball's out.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, Florida Atlantic 0.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They go right back to him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Tackle is made after the 1st down.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a 1st down, you run these plays, you rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. They may want to start using this guy on offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so
It's a fumble on the play. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Steps away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using his feet to buy time. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
Coming after it. Gets rid of it. It's on target and complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dialing up a second down pass play. Sends it downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Tigers will boot it away to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice carry.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that hit.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical and downhill like that with bad intentions, that's usually a good starting point for a great defense.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He wants to throw, getting some heat. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter.
The end of the third quarter with the score, Florida Atlantic 14.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Jordan.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
He'll pull it down and run. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dances away to buy time. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Buying some time. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the first down, and then stopping that clock.
It's complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Extending the play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm